Urbanation just released the Q4 2022 GTA condo market update report. They reported that there was 5,419 new construction condo units sold in the second half of 2022. The price gap between resale and new construction is at an all-time high. So, is this really bad for the pre-construction industry? And is it better just to buy resale? Stay tuned to find out. Hey guys, Kenneth real estate broker in downtown Toronto. In my YouTube channel, we talk about everything to do with the Toronto real estate market here. So if you aren't a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button and follow along for when we launch new videos. I try my best to respond to all comments, good or bad, so feel free to leave a comment below. Or if you just want to book a one-on-one consultation and talk about anything that you have on your mind with the Toronto real estate market, there's a link on our website to schedule a free 15-minute Zoom consultation and we just talk one-on-one. So what do you think? Is 5,419 pre-construction unit sales in the second half of 2022 a lot or a little? Well, if you compare that to the last 6 months of 2021, that's only 32% of almost 17,000 units sold during that same time last year. And if you compare that to the first half of last year or 2022, just when the rate hike started happening, there was just around the same 16,363 pre-construction sales, which is over 3 times the amount of sales that happened in the back half of 2022. So yes, the new construction market has significantly slowed down. In the past decade, we saw a 10% year-over-year price appreciation for pre-construction units, but is that still sustainable in 2023 and beyond? Contrast that to resale, where we would see an 8% average price growth year over year. Pre-construction prices have grown faster than resale and price appreciation. We all know that. Today, the gap between new construction prices at $1,427 versus the $847 price per square foot represents a $580 price per square foot difference. New construction is 168 times more expensive on average. You might think that this is going to lead to a condo crash in the market where condos with 2023 occupancies that are coming online now are not going to appraise and people just can't close. Well, you got to remember the average price per square foot of these condos when the time they were purchased was $876 per square foot. Compare that to an average price of $1,050 per square foot in the newer buildings today. The equity is still there, so it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, assuming resale prices don't drastically drop much more, that's still a 20% price appreciation from when purchasers bought the original condos for occupancies in 2023. The problem will come down to mortgage qualification, now that we're stress testing borrowers at 7 to 8% mortgage rates, and also the ability for investors to hold to properties with negative cash flows. I can't believe the amount of data Urbanation has to crunch to get these numbers, but the estimated ownership carrying cost for units completed in 2023 is $4.59 per square foot on average, whereas the rental for these units is $3.98 per square foot for an average monthly loss of 61 cents per square foot. It's definitely cheaper to rent than it is to buy in today's market. If you bought a pre-construction condo unit and you're scheduled to close in 2023 this year, do the math and see how that might affect you. Most investors will continue to hold their units even at a monthly loss because the rental market will continue to be strong and there'll be longer term gains through capital appreciation and equity paydown. In the long run, with lower sales volumes in today's pre-construction market and escalating materials, labor, taxation costs, this all brings tighter supply to the condo market in the future when we're supposed to maintain record immigration through the next decade. How are we going to house all these people? While it's largely predicted that prices are going to stay negative for the first half of 2023, the good news is that it looks like prices are going to show some signs of stability and perhaps even some modest growth in the second half of the year if the supply and demand numbers stay where they're at now, which is probably the case. Economists are predicting that a return to peak pricing is highly unlikely in 2023 as the market continues to adjust to current high interest rates and a slowing economy, but the stability will be the first step in restoring market confidence and returning the more normal levels of demand and price appreciation. So let's see what happens. But again, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to leave a comment below, whether it's good or bad. Consider subscribing and stay connected to more videos like this. And of course, don't forget about the free 15-minute Zoom call and we can talk about any questions you might have in the Toronto real estate market. Thanks for watching.
Add it up.